Roddy McDowell and Kim Novak knew exactly how much... Kim Hunter knew exactly how much climbing they were going to have to do up and down ladders before they signed on for this. Because they were having to do a significant amount in these last couple of minutes. Up and down, up and down. Who knows how many takes they had to do. And the monkey outfits as well. Which
makes me... I have to digress quickly to the previous minute when we talked about the 20-plus seconds of just people running around. Mm-hmm. You got... It's such the different character portrayals because you got Roddy McDowell doing his almost Andy Serkis-esque. I've studied apes,
like hunked over.
But then Kim Hunter, who is fantastic too, comes running out, and she's almost like this silly little gallop.
Hey, look at me, I'm a woman. I'm scared of bullets.
It's just so odd the two choices they made. But anyway, I digress.
Well, they actually give her a shot where not a shot. They actually give her a quick take where he's tying Zayas up, and she makes this weird I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. It's a really weird moment where
this is the woman that goes from kissing her nephew like she hasn't had any love in years.
Did I say Zira? No, Nova. I meant Nova.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you meant Zira.
No, I may have said Zira. No, Nova. Let me see if I can find it. Nova makes
I think I know what you're talking about.
She makes it weird, like she's uncomfortable.
She's kind of almost like looking around. And...
Yeah, and it was. I don't even know why they put that in there.
Yeah, I had
just to show the brutality of the moment.
Did have a
why would she think this is brutal?
If anything, usually a person who's subjected to torture and inhumane treatment would be like, come on, tie his ass up, bitch.
Well, yeah.
You would get that.
Yeah, I did have a little note here. Nova doesn't like the role play. She's not in bondage. I mean,
yeah, it was just such a weird
Well, I mean, you think that okay, maybe the oppressed wants to see it done to the oppressor, but it's also conceivable that the oppressed doesn't like it seen being done to anybody. So seeing somebody tied up is not comfortable for her at all. So she's not comfortable.
Nova's had odd reactions to everything. You know, she had that whole twist around in a circle when they went back to the capture grounds and all that. She's a different thing.
When they were escaping from the cages and she got hit in the face, she bounced off the cage and then it was right back onto it. All that kind of weird stuff. Yeah.
Just, I mean, I pity the actor. She's got to figure out what to do in all these moments, right? And maybe they give her a little bit. Maybe they give her a direction. I'd be like, hey, do this. Like, I wouldn't know what to do with the character either. Like, you just got to stand around,
right?
Not talk, not understand anything, but just kind of go along.
And that's just be pretty. You know, and let's be quite honest. She's lovely in this. She's perfect for this, but she didn't go on to a long career of great performances, even though she was Wonder Woman's reflection in that thing that you actually saw, which not too long ago, I edited that episode, and I heard you say that. I still can't believe you saw that.
We saw it on YouTube somewhere, too.
I've got to go find that. I'm going to find that. And I'm going to find that and post it to Twitter.
Yeah. I think we saw it in a Wonder Woman special. It was a part of that clip.
I mean, that's relevant to our Twitter feed if I find her.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll look for that.
You know, I was going to mention this, I think, a little bit earlier, but I kind of forgot to. We were talking about Lucius's hair, right? And I mentioned the kind of the seaside beach thing. Mm-hmm. This everything on the beach is really much the first time that I recognized that Nova was wearing a wig.
Oh, really?
And it's bad. Like, I thought, there was one scene where I thought, oh, is that a stunt double? No, that's just a bad wig. And even in these moments here where you see kind of reflecting of her, she's just got really bad wig extensions going on, and I think it's the ocean water.
Bless you, Sean.
Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze, guys. Sorry.
Bless you again.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm over here. I'm getting over like a head cold, and so if I'm sniffling in people's ears, sorry about that. I'd never noticed the wig before. I'll have to go look at that.
It looks really, really intense. Well, the minute we get outside the second time back on the beach, it looks really intentional.
Technically, is she wearing a wig in every scene?
I mean, technically she is, but this is the first time that it really was just really very pronounced.
Okay. That's it for me. How about you guys?
I mean, yeah, because we get to the whole point where he's stating that he's been treated poorly. Mm-hmm. How do they explain that away? And that's kind of where we leave the minute as it is, right, Richard?
Right, yeah. The way I was humiliated by all of you. You lead me around on a leash.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, if there's ever been a Charlton Heston line, you lead me around on a leash.
A leash.
All right. One thing we didn't do at the start of the week, and I'm going to do it here before we get into the goodbyes. We did not say thank you to the Star Wars Minute, guys. We always try to start off the week with that. So Alex and Pete, we love what you guys are doing. I've said it before. You actually make me not hate the prequels quite as much. Quite as much. I still hate them, but quite as much. So go check them out. Check out the rest of the Movies by Minute family. You're going to find something you like. There are more people joining in every day. I know that they even now Gremlins is having a movie minute. So if there's a movie out there.
Mogwai Minute?
Yeah, the Mogwai Minute.
I met that guy once.
Which guy?
Zach.
Oh, the lead actor?
Lead actor?
Was he weird?
Yes.
Well, I'll make sure not to tag him in this episode.
The Mogwai Minute.
He's probably a huge Planet Apes fan. He's probably going to hear me, but I met him once after Gremlins 2.
The new batch?
And I was not in a play. I was watching a friend in a play, and he happened to be in the audience, and he would not stop talking to me, and it was just upsetting. Not like in a bad way, but just like.
That conversation goes on to.
Did you put water on him and he procreated out?
No,
did you feed him after midnight? You get sunlight on him?
How about this? You ever have a conversation with somebody where you don't say a single word and they talk the entire time? I was some
I love you, Mom.
Rando guy.
Was half his conversation bright light, bright light, bright light?
I was some rando guy sitting watching a play, and he just unleashed on about how Hollywood had treated him unfair because of his last movie. And I'm like, I don't think I said a sentence. I think I said hi. And at first I'm like, is he hitting on me? No, he just wants to talk about Hollywood and himself and why he's unfairly treated. And it was really bizarre. It was just like, I was like, I'm not even talking.
Zach Gallion.
That's right. And that's true. After that second film, I never really saw him again.
He said the press was, I don't want to talk.
I'm sure if you go listen to the Mogwai Minute, you'll get a little bit of this. You'll get a little bit of history on him. And you know what? Maybe Richard will ask you to come on and talk about that.
Maybe you could give them a little info.
He was so bitter about the reviews of the Gremlins 2 and that he'd gained weight. And
wow.
It was just, and I'm like, I don't work in Hollywood.
I can't.
I may look like it, and I can climb a rope like a motherfucker.
No, I was like 23. I was like, no reason to have this conversation with me unless. Huh. No, there was no reason to have the conversation with me. None.
Okay, so Mogwai Minute, go listen.
Yeah.
I didn't know how I was to bring that back together.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just went on that tangent.
No, that's a great story.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so that's Tuesday in the books. We'll be back tomorrow for another minute of Minute of the Apes. Until then, I'm Todd, Richard, and Sean. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
Hey-o.
Bye, guys. Hump day coming up.
The Minute of the Apes.